back here at Dad's. We just got back from the archery shack with a brand new scope, setup, sight, everything, the works. I wound up selling my Sherlock bars, my Sherlock sight bars, my other scopes. I still have my Trophy Ridge, and I wanted to do something different, so I put a lens in a Spot Hogg. I'm gonna show you guys how to sight this thing in. We're gonna do it up close starting and then walk back because I have nothing. I have no marks, no nothing. So I've pretty much changed my entire setup on this bow. I have a Black Eagle Zombie Slayer 4-fletch, left-hand fletch. This arrow here is exactly, all of them are exactly 403 grains. And out of this exactly 60-pound bow, it shot it at 278 feet per second, which is pretty good. Considering this is a 60-pound bow, so you can really get some reps in, really hammer this thing, and you're not gonna blow your shoulder out. Of course, we're shooting the prime inline 5. Guys, before we go any further, let's talk about this. So, if you guys are in the market for some new bowstrings, archeryshack.com, use promo code Merit Outdoor and it'll get you 15% off all strings. Also, if you're looking for a digital React 1 sight, which is the fully like electronic sight from Trophy Ridge, hit those guys up too. I'll have a link in this video's description. Also, you can go to their shop. I think they have 2 more of these in stock, and then they have the multi-pin, was I think the 3-pin. I believe he also has some of those, so if you guys are looking for one, he's got them on the shelf. He got my me and him got the 3rd axis lined up and everything. I probably should have recorded that process, but I'm gonna save that for him and let him do a video of it because it was kind of a pain in the butt and it took a while, but it's right. So this is gonna be like one of the first sights that I actually have that's 3rd axis is right. I actually took the time and done it right this time, and just instead of just kind of getting in a hurry and not doing things like I should and then wonder why I have bad days on the range sometimes. So I'm at 15 yard. Hopefully the sight is close enough. I might walk up just a little bit closer because God knows I don't want to lose a brand new built arrow. So I'm gonna show you guys. There's an alarm going off. Let's get this camera. I don't have my orbiting camera thing. This will be one of these like all in one take videos. I hear all kind of alarms going off. Not trying to sound racist, but I have like some Hispanic neighbors down there, and they got all kind of like crazy stuff going on down there all the time. You can probably hear it. They're good people though. Yeah, I punched the trigger. I know. I gotta get out of that habit. So, we're left a pretty good bit up close. So if I'd have just shot back there at 20 yard or 5, we'd have definitely lost that arrow. Okay, so this thing is consistently grouping. What we're gonna do, so this is the new this is the new sight from Spot Hogg. So the old one had that tube that ran through there to adjust it out. So right now I'm shooting a good line to the left. I'm shooting a good group over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unloosen this one bolt, and I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna move it 1 whole notch. And then by doing that, I won't have to move my fine adjustments so much, which is what you want to do. You want to get your roughing adjustment up close and then do your final tweaking adjustments, what I call, or your rough end up close, and then do your little micro adjustments at your farther distance. So I'm going to show you guys how easy this is. This is a lot easier than that other design was that Spot Hogg had. So Spot Hogg did have like that single barrel, and once you took it off, you couldn't ever get your stuff lined back up. I'm actually going to go ahead and run this out to the furthest one. This actually might be too much, but we'll find out. And I was, let's see here, I was low. So where do I want to go? If I'm low, I need to bring the side on down, but I'm going to get less travel. So I need to, let's just go ahead. Let's just take a shot to make sure our left and right is good. Like I said, I'm gonna do all this up close before we get back to like 20 and get the 100% on 20 and all that. We just don't want to step back to 20 and be so far off the target that we miss it. The kids are playing in the swimming pool. Okay. Okay, so I'm actually dead center right there. So let's go take a look at that. That don't happen often. Okay, I'm actually gonna lock down that axis. It's right now actually within room that I could tweak it. All right, let's go look at this. All right, so now let's walk back to 20. So our group started here, and now just think about it like this way. We've taken 7 shots, okay? Nope, 7 shots. What am I thinking? 4 shots, and we're in the ballpark now, okay? Now we're safe enough to go back to that 20. Once we get that 20, we'll put our setup tape on. But what I'd normally do is I'll shoot a bunch at 20 because, you know, you might, unless you're super consistent, which normally I am, but if you're not an everyday shooter, you know, you might come out here and shoot 20 one day and be here and here and here. You want to make sure that you get a good starting point, that good 20. Once you get that 20 nailed down, then we go back to our 60. Shoot the 60, and then you, which I'll show you all that later. So let's go back to 20. All right, 20 yard, roughly. I don't have my rangefinder, but I'm gonna get this thing close. Then I'll range it and get it exact. Okay, we're still just a little left, which is fine. We'll get this out with our adjustment. Okay, so now we want to move the sight this way. That's going to bring our point of impact back this way, more toward the center. Oh yeah, that's more toward the center there. Now, we're still got to get our little fine micro adjustments and all that in, but we're walking it in. That was dead center. Still just a hair high. But this is like super close, which is pretty awesome. So we've pretty much got this thing, got our 20 fairly quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna chill for a minute. I think I've got my 20. We'll go in there and look. The last 2 shots were in the black inside out there. So I'm probably going to do some 60 or some 20 hammers here. Really hammer for a little while, get it perfect. Then we'll put a tape on it and go back to 60. Now I know you got guys like Chris B and Dudley and all that, they'll call that good, then they'll walk back to 60, call it good, but I'm a perfectionist and I understand that every yard counts. So get it right the first time, you're good. Not that they don't, I'm weird. All right guys, so this is where we got it walked into. So I'm gonna get back there. I wanna get all of these areas into the black and then we'll move back to 60. That's a proper 20-yard group. So we are still favoring a little bit this way, but we'll get the rest of that out at 60. So I'm gonna show you guys that. All right guys, so now that we've got our 20, we're gonna line this up, right? We're gonna cut this out with a razor blade. We're gonna line this up with that one. We're gonna roll our wheel back till we're gonna shoot. We're gonna walk back and shoot and slowly move this wheel up. Once we get to 60, we're gonna get our group, and then whichever one of these corresponding numbers it lands on will give you your tape. So I'm gonna go do that, then I'll get back with y'all. All right guys, so that's what you want it to look like. And I always unloosen this and run it all the way up against that and get it perfect. Then once we go back to 60 and we get the right tape on, all we gotta do is put this back to 20, lock it down. We can pull this back, lay our tape down, and line this back up with our 20 on our new sight tape, and we're good to go. But I gotta go establish a 60 and then double check that 20 to make sure nothing moved. All right, we're back at 60. I think it's going to be a pretty fast sight tape, so that's really good. But we'll know. When I sight in, I use the like one of the smaller faces down there. This helps you keep a little bit more precision. Let's go to number 24. Try that. That was, our left and right's perfect, but we were low as crap. Still low. I might go all the way to an 18. I think it's gonna be close to. No! Stupid dogs with the cat food. That's it. Figured it'd be an 18 because my other bow with the same setup, close to the same weight, was a 18. pretty nasty 60-yard group down there. I pulled that shot. I'm gonna shoot another group of 60, and I'll show you guys how to put the tape on. All right, we started here, got here, here. These were the 2 shots with the, what did I say, 18? And then this one I shanked it. So I'm gonna go back there and shoot it again at 18. As long as I can keep them within this group here, we'll go put that other tape on, and this sight will be sighted in and ready to go. Yes, sir. I'll take that at 60 yard with a 35 meter face. So all we gotta do now is just go cut that tape out, put it on the same way that we done the, we just gotta put that tape on the exact same way that we done the setup tape. Pick your number, put it on there, and you're ready to go. Goes right here. The sight is locked down at our 20 yard mark. And this is loose, which is okay because our sight is locked down. So once we put the new sight tape down, we just need to put this in relation to where the hard 20 is, which the sight is set at a 20 right now. So it don't really matter. And then we're done. That is the Spot Hogg Fast Steady XL. And I guess it's the new model because the old model was a lot different. So make sure to like and subscribe. Have a good one. Goes right here. The sight is locked down at our 20 yard mark. And this is loose, which is okay because our sight is locked down. So once we put the new sight tape down, we just need to put this in relation to where the hard 20 is, which the sight is set at a 20 right now. So it don't really matter. And then we're done.